All right, this is what the Lord said about being a stubborn and a rebellious seed. This is Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 18. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him, will not hearken unto them, and that's what you're looking at. That's them type of children, on top of the curses being on them, the father not in the house. And women can't raise a man. So a lot of Jake's supposed to got put to death by now. It says, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of his city and unto the gate of his place. And they shall say unto the elders of the city, of his city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. And all the men of his city shall stone him with stones, that he die. So shalt thou put away evil from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear. Right. Children like this supposed to have been stoned and put to death, and then everything would have been righteous. That's what you got to do for Jake. You got to kill him. You got to punish them harshly. If you didn't, it wouldn't be in the law. That's why the pastor said law is done away with, because it helps them in their pockets. All these children running the streets being evil and things like that. First thing a nigga bitch gonna do and a weak man gonna do is run straight to church. They gonna want protection from the Lord, and the Lord ain't in the church. I just spoke with somebody when I was young. I used to go to church. Uh, you know, and the young lady told me that she just started back going to church. She left church. Jake done left that church because of the wickedness that was going on in that church 9 times out of 10. Because we all was in the know. Eventually, um, uh, everybody got in the know, but it started mostly off with me and my cousin. As far as us that around that age bracket, and then as far as the parents go, we started hearing a lot of shit that they went through, like when we got a little older and whatnot. But we always knew that there was something wrong with that church, But with all this hell and shit going on, Jake them don't have no outlet. Scripture say Romans 11:7. Um, um, have Jake. I'm gonna get it. Let me get it. I can get that first, and then I'm gonna go back to this Isaiah. Romans. Chapter 11, verse 7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Jake is seeking for the truth, but they're not going to get the truth. That's why the girl going back to church. The bitch, yeah, they bitches because they demons in them churches, but they looking, and some of them were cool, but that doesn't matter. If you're not lining up with this doctrine, fuck you. But it says, and read it again, Romans 11:7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it. The elect gonna obtain the truth and not go back to church. Jake them leave church, go be in the world, and not shit start getting bad for them. They start losing their job, or they start getting caught up in all types of violence, and now they want to go back to church when the Lord ain't even in there. It says, but the election hath obtained it. Only the elect gonna obtain the truth, and the rest were blinded. Right, so they are blinded according to the scriptures. They're not gonna receive the truth. And who knows for how long they might have to die on this side, but that's up to Yahweh Shema Shai. This is Isaiah 19:2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. Egyptians versus the Egyptians is these people. America is the modern day Egypt, and the philosophies that America pushes is from Egypt. And Jake and them are fested in it. All the heathen are fested in it. So the Lord going to eventually rise them up to fight against each other. These kids with these teen takeovers, them adults going to be extremely pissed in that day. and whether they justified Jacob being a part of the problem or not, they're gonna be getting their ass killed. See, it's not only the women that are going to be vulnerable when all hell breaks loose. It's these children. Yeah, because you children, I mean, it's the judgment. How about Shemal Shai? And ain't no team takeover going help you in that day to fight no adults. So Isaiah 19:2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor. Don't matter if you're a child or not. City against city and kingdom against kingdom. The kingdom versus kingdom thing is already happening. We're just waiting for these riots to take place, whether they race riots or not. It's all gonna be a mix, you know. But that's what they get for not returning to the Lord, man. Amos chapter 5, I think it's verse 21. Nope, not 21, it's 18. Right? Isaiah, Amos 5:18. Woe, meaning destruction, unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end it is for you? The day of the Lord Yahweh is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him. Right? When all hell break loose and these people start fighting and killing each other, that just say that the riots it's gonna be the lion, but you're getting away from the lion and a bear met him, then you run into the bear. The bear can be or the pestilence, the disease, or went into the house, or you escaped the bear and you made it home and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. That's the nuclear missiles. Basically, all the scripture is saying is that when you're going to run into problems every way you turn, but in the end, as an end result, you still gonna be taken out. You still not gonna make it. You still not gonna escape. You fled from a lion. You made it past the bear, and then a serpent. Right when you thought in your house, in the house, you know what the house represents, comfort and things like that. Not saying that that's what the scripture's implying, but I'm saying you thinking that you finna escape, and you not. Think you finna go back to being comfortable, and the coast is clear, and it's not. Let me read it again. Amos chapter 5, verse 19. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. There is no escaping the days that we're living in. The end result of America's BS and wickedness and witchcraft and the judgment that's going to come upon her and you people that are alive in that day is nuclear missiles, and y'all not finna escape that. You're not finna fight your way out of this one. You're not finna hide your way out of this one. No matter how far you up along that line of being a sellout, you will not make it. That's the judgment. How about Shemal Shai? And the prophets shall be first and be the new rulers of this coming world and be the ones that's on top, the famous. Why all y'all who the Lord put to death on this side is going to be up under us. As far as Israelites go, the heathen are going in slavery. But you Black Stars and Native Americans, y'all going to fall in line under us. You know, the next rulers. Y'all desire of the elect. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end it, man. Shalom.